Bad Batch Season 3 Episode 7, titled Extraction, picks up right where the last episode left off as the rogue clones are under attack. We're going to continue to hear the Kinders explore the new theme for the Shadow Clone, and even hear a little moment from Plan 99 for a near-repeat heartbreak. This is Star Wars Music Analysis.
Do it.
The distorted strings bring us into the episode, immediately upsetting any comfort. This sound is caused by a tremolo effect in the cellos while they play sul ponticello, which means near the bridge. This combination fills the cello with distortion and overtones. As the Shadow Clone breaks out, his Terminator music is still with him. Low beats begin as the group of rogue clones attempt to escape, and let's just pretend that they aren't all going down a ladder that Badger can't descend. The beats continue for a while until Wolf and his team arrive. As they do, the clone theme calls through in its normal way with the brass. As everyone tries to move quickly but quietly, the music does something similar, with soft beats that remain primarily in the lower voices, reflecting the silent urgency of the moment for everyone on this spire. As Wolf's men descend and find the lower entrance, an ostinato begins. It builds until the entrance is destroyed, bringing a quick halt to the energy for a moment. The Shadow Clone theme enters again as he begins to descend the spire to catch up with the rogue clones. I wasn't sure how the Kinders would use it in this episode, and this was interesting for me. See, in Season 2 we had a Shadow Clone, but there was always a different theme with them, which I mentioned in my last breakdown. Then this theme entered for the Shadow Clone that first appeared in the last episode, but was then captured. When this third Shadow Clone came into the scene, he was primarily accompanied by the Terminator music that I've mentioned before, so I was beginning to think that each assassin would get their own theme, but it seems that the Kinders have now settled on a theme that best encapsulates all Shadow Clones. I wonder if they wish they could go back to Season 2 Episode 7 now and have a mulligan for continuity purposes. What do you all think? Would it be worth a musical retcon? As Crosshair confronts him, we see that his aim is still a problem. The music accompanies a few more missed shots before dissipating again. The Shadow Clone theme attempts to begin again as he falls, but is cut off after only 3 notes as the Shadow Clone is caught off guard. As they launch the small escape ship, the music builds, also building our anticipation. It feels heroic for the moment as they escape and could easily have been the ending music for one of their many end-of-episode escapes. Unfortunately, this time, they don't get away that easily. As the group exits the ship and moves through the jungle, the music is absent at first, letting us just hear the sounds of everything around them, stimulating our senses for something we can hear.
You good?
As Crosshair opens up about loyalty, his theme enters, reminding us of everything he went through with and for the Empire. The Terminator music enters again as the operative Shadow Clone scours the jungle for his target, but a tribal flute and drones quickly interrupt it as we jump back to the Bad Batch. The music picks up and we even have this interesting glissando in the synth as the fighting begins.
We have to knock through their line to reach the extraction point.
At one point, we even got a Wilhelm scream as the stormtrooper falls from the shuttle. And man, Crosshair really sucks now. This wasn't even a far off shot and he misses by feet, but he does finally land a shot, disarming the Shadow Clone. But what do you think is going on with Crosshair? Do you think he's getting older and losing his edge due to his accelerated aging? Or do you think it's related to everything that happened to him at Mount Tantiss? I mentioned during my breakdown for The Outpost how he seemed just a little bit off, so maybe this is just the continuation of that regression. The music goes away along with the Shadow Clone and is instead replaced by the obtrusive sound of the waterfall. The music kicks back in as the operative reveals himself. It follows with the water As the river rages forward, so do the Ostinati, pushing us towards what comes next. As they almost suspend and drop over the waterfall, the music momentarily holds with them before picking up again. The final fight begins playing out. The beating continues and the trumpets are actually trying to call out, but it's not enough over the power and volume of the water in the background. The horns hold on the leading tone as the tension builds. If you focus on listening to just the highest note in the horns, it's full of tension, and to most of our ears, we hear it wanting to lead up by a half step. This is why we call it the leading tone, and once we get to this point in a harmonic progression and to the leading tone itself, there's only one expected place left to go. So, when the Kinders hold on to that note like they do here, it delays our expectation, creating a frustration for our brain as the problem and the sound remain momentarily unresolved. It's a musical itch that we temporarily can't scratch, and in fact, it doesn't resolve as we see Crosshair beaten. And I don't know if this was intentional or not, but listen to how similar the music is as Crosshair nearly meets his end, and the music used in the lead up to Plan 99.
Wrecker, get him on board! Why aren't we?
You had your chance to be one of us.
Don't! Any shift in weight could send both of these cars over.
If so, it was a great use of something that is stuck in all of our memories, and using it to get a very specific feeling from us. As the Shadow Clone goes over the waterfall, the music falls with his body and the fight ends without a climactic resolution. It means that there's a tension that hangs in the air from a lack of resolution. It leads way to silence before Wolf and his team arrive before Echo. As Wolf and Rex see each other, just slow drones enter at first.
Wolf. Rex.
As Rex tells Wolf what's been happening, Hemlock's theme comes in to reflect and support what Rex describes. Again, it's almost like Hemlock is looming over everything, even when he's not there.
The Empire wouldn't do that to us.
As Rex continues to talk to him, it gives Echo a chance to arrive, along with another chance for the clone theme to call through. As Echo arrives, a really augmented or stretched out version of the Bad Batch theme builds, getting ready for a battle. But Wolf orders his men to stand down. As he does, the music stands down as well from a subtle sounding of the clone theme. But Wolf still leaves an Imperial clone, and I'm very interested to see when he'll finally turn. The Terminator music enters as the Shadow Clone is revealed to have survived his fall. Much calmer music enters while Rex and Hunter talk, but it slowly builds as the weight of Hunter's responsibility to Omega is increased.
You need to find out why she's so important.
But I absolutely would love to know what all of you think as well. What did you think of this two-part release? What do you think is going on with Crosshair? Tell me in the comments below what you think, and consider checking out my Patreon page using the link in the description, where you can help support this channel for as little as $1 a month, or download PDFs and MP3s of projects as I complete them, along with other perks at higher tiers. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away, and as always, may the be with you.